It's the trader tip of the day, and I'm Chris Vermeulen with today's trader tip. Now, if we take a look at the markets, stocks have been making all-time highs, but there has been a little bit of fear creeping in by big institutional investors. We are seeing that through the bond, the TLT ETF. Now, this is a long year, 20 plus year treasury bond. But what happens when we start to see bonds rise in value with the stock market? That's telling us some big money investors are getting nervous and they want to protect their capital. And while they protect it, it is a yield paying, an income paying ETF. So it's a defensive play. And if we look at the daily chart, you can see prices moved above the 50-day moving average. It's putting a nice bottoming formation. It's making a series of higher lows and higher highs with multiple bull flag patterns. And that chart is telling us it looks like it's going to have about another 7.5% run to the upside over the next 1 or 2 months. And I think we're going to see bonds and the stock market continue to grind higher until eventually there'll be a breaking point where the stock market has a little bit of a reset and falls in value, which at that point, bonds should actually pop even more. But looking at that is a great opportunity, a great way to get a gauge on what big smart money is doing when we see the big bond market, because it is a huge market moving up with the equities. That's a sign that big money's slowly shifting into a defensive play to protect some of their capital because they're starting to take profits in the stock market. And when enough institutions start to take profits, that's what creates a market correction, which eventually leads to the mass media kind of creating a panic sell-off, and then the whole cycle renews again. So right now, I'm looking at the TLT ETF for an upside potential over the next 1 to 2 months going forward. Anyways, I'm Chris Vermeulen from thetechnicaltraders.com with your trader tip of the day.
Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.